So the screen share, oops, my hair looks awful. Here I was sitting here waiting to start. That looks even worse. Run get my brush from the bathroom.
You're fine. You're fine. Look. There. Okay. Don't touch it. Touched it. Stop. Here. Look. There.
Okay, for screen share, it will be up there on the top row.
No, it's on the bottom. It's down here.
Okay. Did you click on it?
No. You're not ready for it yet.
Good evening, Amalia.
Good evening, Miss Caroline. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Did you have a good Christmas and New Year?
Yes, yes. I have been here with my family. Yes, my daughters and my husband.
Did the kids get all of the things that they hoped for? All the toys and things?
Not all of us, but some. The necessary ones.
Yeah. We all have to learn to do with less, don't we? Good evening, Miss Mary.
Hey, Carolyn, how's it going?
Going pretty well. Good, going pretty well. It's good to see you.
I'm glad to be here.
I missed one of the Zoom classes a couple of weeks ago. Are you all still having the Zoom classes?
Sure are. I thought maybe you had gone on to church or something.
Well, I did this last week, go to church, but the week before, I had intended to come to the Sunday school class, but for some reason I really overslept. I didn't even wake up until it was time for church to start. So,
Well, you probably needed it.
must have.
You'll have to come back sometime when you're not coming into town.
Yeah. Well, I needed to check to see when the other things were going to open up, like Wednesday night services and those kinds of things. So by going to church last week, I got an opportunity to check on that and also to check on Lydia's Sunday school class. They're not going to start until next month.
Was it say February 17th or something like that?
Well, I think the Sunday school class is like the 21st.
21st.
Wednesday night, I think, is going to be on the 17th.
Okay. Okay.
But I've gotten it written down somewhere.
Yeah, I believe you're right. I believe you're right. They had something about it in the Informer, or anyway, something came through on email about it.
Mhm.
Did you have a nice Christmas, Amalia? She's muted here. Oh, there she is. Did you have a nice Christmas?
Yes.
She's muted, I think.
She was talking to me just a moment ago.
Okay, the micro.
I'm sorry, Miss.
Yeah, there you are.
I'm so sorry. I think, Miss Caroline, I think I use my phone because the computer is not working really good. So I'll take it out and I connect it again.
Are you
Okay.
are you on your phone now?
No, I'm in the computer, so it's not working really good.
Oh, you're on the computer. Okay, okay. Well,
Yeah,
Can you hear us? Okay.
I'm now because I saw ¿cómo se dice? Que no puedo verlas. No se escuchas. Yeah, sometimes I can hear good. So I'm taking it out and I'm coming in again, okay?
Okay, okay,
Okay, just 1 second.
okay.
Sácame allí, por favor. Sácame, mami, para que pueda meterme otra vez.
Did you stay close to home, Carolyn?
Oh, yes, we didn't go anywhere. My mother, you know, is 90.
Right.
And I didn't want to chance picking up something somewhere and bringing it back to her.
Sure.
And also we needed to keep, check on her through the holidays. And
we stayed close to home, just our children came.
I had a grandson and his fiance that came from North Carolina during the holidays. And I got to see him for a little while.
Oh, good.
And, so, I had some contact with other people, and there's Marty.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing just fine. Did you have a good Christmas and New Year?
Yeah, so just very good and family.
Yeah, your family all doing well?
Yeah.
No sickness?
No.
Good, good. Yes,
Yeah.
very
That's
good.
very good.
Yeah.
It's cold to work outside now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Today wasn't too bad though. I think it was supposed to be about 55 or something out there and the sun shone.
It was nice.
Okay.
Where are we in the book now, Carolyn? I tried
We're going to start on the unit 6, Home Sweet Home.
Unit 6.
Yeah, but we're going to start first with our devotion this evening.
Okay.
And so.
I didn't get that. I didn't get the devotion from Judy this time, so.
I did.
Good.
Well, I clicked on it. Where did it go?
Yeah.
Lydia?
That's a good connection now, Amalia.
Yes, it's better.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Amalia, would you read the first two lines there of our devotion for this evening, please?
Yes, ma'am. Jesus was baptized, and as soon as he came up out of the water,
Mhm.
the heaven opened, and the Spirit of God was coming.
Okay, Marty, start there where it says down like a
Okay.
dove.
Okay. Just down, lie down, build from her side. This is my son, whose law and well, please, Matthew 3:16-17.
Very good. Okay, so the word baptized means to be immersed in water. That means that when he put him down in the water, he laid him backwards and his face, everything was covered. He was completely immersed in water. It's a symbol of death that you're completely covered by the water. It takes the place of dirt. We usually bury in the ground, but being baptized is to be completely immersed in the water. It's also a symbol of cleansing. That's the only thing that God does that for us. We can't cleanse ourselves. Only God can cleanse us.
Okay.
So what was it that came down on Jesus's head or his shoulder? What was it that came down to show that God was present? Something in our reading. It's there on the lines.
And the Spirit of God was coming.
God was coming down like like what?
Like a dove.
Okay. Do you know what a dove is?
No.
It's a small white bird.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay. A small white bird. And then they heard a voice from heaven. And what did God say about Jesus? Number one,
This is my son.
this is my son. Number two, he said something about his relationship to Jesus. He said,
One I love and am well blessed.
very good. I love him and I am
Okay.
very pleased with how he has conducted himself or how he has acted
Matthew.
since I sent him to earth. And those verses are found in Matthew 3. So who baptized Jesus? It's not here in the verse. Do either of you know who baptized Jesus?
Juan el Bautista. John.
Who, Amalia?
John
Yes, John.
John.
John the Baptist. And do you know that John the Baptist was a cousin to Jesus? When was John the Baptist born? Are they about the same age?
Juan el Bautista nació en Jerusalén también, Aileen, ¿o no? ¿O en Nazaret? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Okay. John the Baptist was born just about 6 months before Jesus. I think just before we took the break for Christmas, I think we talked a little bit about Zacharias and Elizabeth. That was John the Baptist's parents. And so Mary went to visit them when she was expecting Jesus, but John was born about 6 months before Jesus was. So they're real close in age and they were cousins.
My cousins.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions about his baptism?
No.
I think so, no.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's go back to our screen. I'm looking for my, there it is. Okay, we're back online, back on screen. Unit 6,
Okay.
Home Sweet Home.
Home sweet home, yes.
Look at the picture.
Mhm.
Where are these people and why are they there? Marty, can you tell us where it looks like they are?
I think this is the father.
It
This is
looks
the
like they're in a room.
restriction, the asking apartment, like for rent. Mhm.
Okay, it looks like they're looking for an apartment that's for rent. And
Mhm.
this man in the suit, what do you think he is? Who do you think he is?
I think this is the young man.
He's showing the apartment to them. He is the realtor, REALTOR, realtor. That means he handles different apartments or houses that are for rent or for sale. And he's showing it to them so that he can rent it to them if they're interested.
Okay.
Look down at the floor.
Yeah.
What kind of floor is that, Marty? You do construction and things. What would you say about that floor?
The floor is, I think, this hardwood.
It looks like hardwood.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be kind of an upscale place, either that or it's a very old apartment, but they have refinished the floor because look how shiny it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the harbor. This is the not very old yet. The newest internet.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sometimes you have to pay special attention to hardwood floors. They need special care. And if you have animals or if your children have toys and things, sometimes those floors get scratched. So you need to think about things like that when you're renting. Is our living here going to damage this? Are we going to have to pay for the fixing this if we move out?
Mhm.
So here's what we're going to be talking about in this unit. It says we're going to learn how to describe a house.
Mhm.
We are going to learn how to ask about an apartment for rent, ask about things in the house, how to read an address, how to give your address, how to address an envelope, how to read apartment ads, and also give directions. Now, in this list, it did not say that we were going to go over smoke alarms, but during this unit, we will talk about smoke alarms also. So let's take a look on the next 2 pages. On the next 2 pages, we have some pictures of some rooms and some furniture.
I'm doing my Spanish class right now.
Okay, so it says, what do you know? Class, look at the pictures. Which rooms do you already know? So, Amalia, which rooms do you already know? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 rooms. Which rooms?
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay.
Okay. All about.
You know all of the rooms?
I
Okay,
think
take A for me. What room is that?
there's a kitchen.
Okay. And what items do you see in the kitchen that you recognize?
Okay, I see the stove,
Okay,
microwave,
okay,
sink,
okay.
and refrigerator.
Okay, we can just see the corner of something else. Yes, the refrigerator is number 4. We can just see the corner of something else. Do you see it over there on the left-hand corner?
The left,
What do you guess that is?
the plant.
No, not the plant. It's down in the left-hand corner.
Oh, okay, let me see.
It's the sink.
It's white and it's right here beside the sink.
Yeah. Let's see.
What do you think that is? It's not in the list.
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
It's always
What do you
by
think
the
it is,
sink.
Marty?
What?
What did you say you thought it was?
I think this is on the list is the tile.
What goes next to the sink because it needs water? What appliance? It's always by the sink.
Oh, the sea, I think it's a
Préndeme la luz que no veo bien, por favor.
buceo.
La luz.
It's a dish,
Small plant.
dish washer. It's a dishwasher.
Oh, yeah. It's a dishwasher. Yeah.
Okay.
Dishwasher.
They didn't have it in the list, but it's in the picture.
Okay.
It's a dishwasher.
In that corner, there is a plant. It looks like they have some other things there on the counters and maybe some pictures. Maybe some things there in that one tray for making coffee. It looks like they might have a creamer and a sugar container so that when they make their coffee, they can put the ingredients in. Okay, Marty. Oh, you left us.
Yes.
Picture B. Picture B.
Picture B.
What room is that?
Picture B. I think it's room 5.
What is number 5?
5 in seat.
Is a table. And what is 6?
This is room is B. It's yes, it's dinner room.
It's a dining room. Very good. Very good, Marty. It's a dining room. And number 6 is what? In a dining room, you're going to have a table. You've already said that. And now what do you have around the table?
¿cómo se llama este?
Yes,
no,
chairs. Very good.
chair,
You're going to have a table and some chairs.
table. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why do you have the table and chairs there? What happens at that table?
Need a 1, 2, 3. I need a. I think the table. Need a 4. ¿Qué será lo que tiene?
Some people, like at our house, because our table is so close to my stove, we will fix our plate at the stove. And then we bring our plate over to the table because I don't have a dining room.
Yeah.
I don't have a dining room. So we just have a kitchen table and some chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I'm sitting. I'm sitting at the kitchen table.
I think this is the problem. This is
Just a
the
little
small
further than
table.
I can reach.
Mhm.
So the dining room is where you bring your plate to eat your meals. What else could happen at the dining room table?
Yeah. I think this is it's too small. No,
Is
no have
it too
more
small?
space. Uh-huh. Because
You'd have to have a bigger table?
yeah, the table is for I think it's for 4 people.
Right. But you could also play games at that table, couldn't you? You could play games with the children at the dining room table.
Mhm.
What about homework? Could you do
Yes.
homework at the table with the children? Yes.
Yeah.
But mostly it is there. Usually what we use it for is that's where we bring our plate with our food, and that's where we eat.
Mhm.
Now, my kitchen is very small, and I don't have enough cabinets. So I put something in my kitchen that they have in the dining room here.
Oh,
Do you see that cabinet on the right-hand side of the picture?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, that is called a buffet and hutch. This right over here,
Mhm.
that is called a buffet and hutch. On this top of this, where they show fruit, they have some fruit or something there.
Mm-hmm.
You can take that fruit off and you can serve food from that top of that.
Yep.
Mine is full of dishes because I don't have enough cabinets. I don't have pretty cabinets like Miss Mary does. She has lots of nice cabinets in her kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't. I have a few cabinets here to put my glasses and bowls. I have a few cabinets, 2 cabinets below to put my pots and pans, and I have to put all of my dishes and bowls for cereal and things in my buffet and hutch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I gave you a word for the piece in the dining room that is not in your list,
Mm-hmm.
but I will write it out for you later. Amalia,
Yes, ma'am.
you take C, room C.
Okay, C is the living room.
Okay, very good. It is a living room.
I have
What do you see there?
the sofa
Okay,
and the lamp
okay,
and it's a little tables.
okay. Yes, there's some smaller tables.
Mhm.
This couch looks to be rather small. And in some furniture stores, they would call that a love seat because it looks like there's only enough room for 2 people to sit there.
Love seat.
A couch usually is long enough, or a sofa is long enough for at least 3 people to sit on it.
Mm-hmm.
So in my living room, I have a couch where 3 people can sit, but then I also have what's called the love seat where 2 people sit. In this room, that looks like they have a chair that matches the sofa. So there would be 3 people who could sit in that living room.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one big table in the front of the sofa, do you know what we might call that table?
No.
It's called a coffee table.
Oh, coffee table.
Okay.
So if you bring and serve coffee to your guests, maybe some cookies or something, you would put their cups of coffee and their refreshments on that coffee table. It looks like underneath there's a space where you might put some magazines or something to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the little table next to the chair, do you know what you might call that table?
Mm-hmm. No.
They call that an end table because they usually put it at the end of a couch or sofa.
In table.
Some people might call it the telephone table.
Okay.
Now, it used to be that a telephone table also had a little seat built right in where that you could sit down on one end of it and the little thing that held the telephone was on the end, like where your arm, where you would rest your arm. But that would be called an end table. Now, the lamp that is there, do you know what they would call that lamp? Because it's really, really tall.
No, man.
Miss Mary, what would you call that lamp?
I don't know, Carolyn, a pole lamp?
A pole lamp?
Mm-hmm. It's not really
Because
a pole, but
because it's tall and because it stands up taller than your sofa, a pole lamp.
It's a big closet.
Okay, let's look at D. Marty, can you tell me what room that room is?
D. Yep.
D
Yeah.
as in dog, D.
Okay. I need a dress, a bed,
Okay, a bed.
a closet.
Yes.
Any lamp.
Yeah.
I think it's outside the bed is a small dress. They put it over. Was it?
Yes, a dresser. The number 9 is a dresser. It's got drawers that you pull out. What
In the
kinds
over
of
the
things?
lamp, I think it's a small table.
Yes, and there is a small table.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
so the small table next to the bed, what might you call that?
It's put it I think it's the cell phone.
Well, you can put a cell phone there. It's called a nightstand. You usually put some sort of a light on that so that if you have to get up in the night, you hear one of the children crying, so that you don't trip on something or fall. You would put a light on that. We call it a nightstand because it's next to the bed.
Nightstand.
And that way you don't have to go to the doorway to turn on the overhead light.
Okay.
So it's a nightstand. It has a lamp on it. You see the little cell phone or something there on the nightstand.
Okay.
Yes, and there is the bed. And the dresser. Now the dresser's got drawers. What kind of clothing would you put in a dresser? would you expect to find in a dresser?
I think this is the como this buqueo de rose. Y ese usa por
You would put like your underclothing in there?
ajá, I think this is the similar this is the buqueo de rose.
Yes, the vase on top,
Mm-hmm.
but you could put a bouquet in them. Yes, very
Mhm.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's a vase on top that you could put a bouquet of flowers in it.
Yeah.
But inside the drawers, you would put things like you would fold up your t-shirts and put in there.
I think this is
Maybe
the
your night clothes, your
Bible.
pajamas,
The Bible.
your Bible. You could put your
Mhm.
Bible on that dresser.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good many things it could be used for. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's get the last one. E.
That's this.
Amalia,
Okay.
what
At the
room is E?
bathroom.
Okay, very good.
I saw the shower.
Okay,
The toilet.
okay.
The bathtub.
Right, there's a bathtub, yes.
Yes.
They have not labeled it. They did not put down that there is a sink also in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a sink in this bathroom with a cabinet underneath, maybe to store your towels, your washcloths.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there might be a mirror over the sink,
Mm-hmm.
so you can see to shave,
Mm-hmm.
brush your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's look at some of the questions that they ask us. Now, we're not going to do part B because it asks you to draw a picture and share it with others, see if they can guess what it is. I've drawn some pictures. I'm going to see if you all can guess what pictures I've drawn. These are some things that might be in a home that we'll see if you know what they are. So we went through all the pictures and we guessed what all was in the pictures. So here is some things that, and I'm going to give you multiple choice. My drawing is not very good. On the first picture there, is that the buffet and hutch, a bookcase, or a filing cabinet?
Okay. Okay.
It's a bookcase.
Okay, it's a bookcase. Now I have lots of bookcases in my house because I have lots of books.
Okay.
Now, when I first met my husband and we were engaged to get married, he asked me if there was anything that I ever really wanted. And this is what I asked him to get me for my birthday that year. Can you tell me what this is? Is it a lamp?
The lamp, the
Is it a picture or is it a clock?
Clock.
It's a clock. It's a
clock.
grandfather clock. I'd always wanted a grandfather clock that chimed. And he got me one. And then when I went and got Lydia, it would disturb her at night. She could not sleep, so we had to turn the chime off.
Oh.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is a clock and it stands as tall as my living room. Now, can you guess what this is? This is something I have in my house. Is it a sewing machine, a clock, or a bookcase?
We can't see the picture, Carol. Yeah, that's good. Raise it up just a little bit. Good, good, perfect.
Is it a sewing machine, a clock, or a bookcase?
It's a sewing machine.
It's a sewing machine.
Sewing machine.
And I use my sewing machine almost every day. I
I
like
like
to sew.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, this first picture on this paper, is that a bookcase, an entertainment center? Some people call it the TV stand.
Mhm.
Or is it a buffet and hutch, the first one up here?
Okay. Okay.
Mm,
What is this right here?
I
the TV. Oh.
it's a TV.
It is a
TV.
TV.
Two
So it's
two
either a
feet.
TV stand or some people call it an entertainment center.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
TV.
now you saw the buffet and hutch already, and I tried to draw one that looked like a little bit like mine.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
have two that have doors on the top part, and then my plates and cups and things sit here. And then this is the top. Of course, mine's full of junk right now. And then I have cabinets down beneath
Cabinet.
where I put tablecloths and things.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
this is the buffet and hutch like you saw in the picture,
Mhm.
Mhm.
dining room.
Yes.
Now, can you guess, I tried to draw another piece of furniture that I have in my living room. I bet Miss Mary's got one at her house.
Oh.
Is it
Okay.
just a plain regular chair, or is it a couch, or is it a recliner?
Right.
Recliner.
It's a what?
It's a let me see. Recliner.
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 This lever on the side right here
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
leans the back of the chair
Leans the
back,
back. Uh-huh.
and it lifts the feet up.
The feet. Uh-huh.
So I tried to draw a recliner.
Decline.
So those are some pieces of furniture that you may or may not have at your house, but those are some that most people will have except the sewing machine. Most people have gotten rid of sewing machines. I'm probably one of the few people that still uses a sew. I have a friend who has 4 sewing machines.
Wow.
That's more machines than I need. Mine's 50 years old. It still goes forward. It still goes backward. That's all I need. Something
Oh.
that just makes stitches. Hers do all kinds of fancy things. But anyway, so we have gone over those things. Let's take a look at, think about your dream house. Marty, have you got a dream house? You're a builder. Have you ever thought about building your own house? How many rooms? What kind of rooms do you want? I'm going to give you a few minutes, and I want you to write down how many bedrooms you want. What other rooms do you want in your house?
This is my house.
In your house, your dream house, the one you have up here in your head.
This is this is three bedroom,
3
two
bedrooms,
bath,
2
two bath.
bathrooms.
One living room.
Okay.
Kitchen.
Uh-huh.
The basement.
You want a
The garage is for two car.
a 2-car garage?
Yeah. On the back is a small deck.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, just a small step. Yeah, it's the school yard. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not too big,
Amalia, what
this is
about
the
your
small.
dream house?
My dream house maybe 5 bedrooms because I have my 3 daughters and my bedroom and another bedroom for the guests.
Okay.
So I like maybe each have a little bathroom,
Uh-huh.
because only my house only have 3 bedrooms, for only have 1 full bathroom. So, and it's really hard when I have a guest in my house
Yes.
or visit the family. So if I like maybe more space,
Uh-huh.
and maybe the garage. I don't have the garage really good. So yeah.
Do you
And
have a utility room? A place for your washer and your dryer?
I make outside is before it's it's like a deck outside. So I put a clothes, and I put my laundry over there. So for still, I need to fix. It's too many things I need to fix it. So yeah, I like it maybe in my bedroom, maybe the closet more big, because I know my clothes is not fit, and my husband clothes is not fit in it's too little.
Uh-huh.
And my kitchen, I like it for, I need maybe more space for put my dishes.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so the house little bit more big than I have.
Yeah. We always want something bigger. My dream house, I want a separate dining room. I don't care for having the table in the kitchen. I'd rather have it separate. But all of my kitchen's all on one wall, and the rest of the room, there's no cabinets or anything. And that's why I had to move the buffet and hutch in here. So I had a place for my dishes. By the time I put in the refrigerator, the stove, the dishwasher, there's no cabinets. And so my husband, we have a little small space. There's a small room where the heater, the furnace and everything is, and the fuse box. And so on the other side, there was a little hole, and he built me a pantry, a set of cabinets to store the food in. It's so small that I have no cabinets to put cereal boxes in, canned food, nothing. By the time I get the cups next to the refrigerator and the coffee pot and the spices in this one next to the microwave, there's no place to put anything. So he built me a pantry where we keep all of the food and things. And the washer and dryer sit in there next to that pantry. So I would like a separate dining room so that I have more room in the kitchen. But that probably will not happen. This is probably what I'm going to live with. I would like to have a either call it a library or an office. I have books packed in boxes, and they're going to ruin if I don't someday get them all into bookcases. And I would like a separate sewing room so all my junk doesn't have to be in the living room. And then I could turn one of the bedrooms that now is the office and the library back into a bedroom. So yes, I'd also like to have some energy efficient windows and doors, because I sometimes feel the cold air come around the windows and doors. But that's just a wish list. And it sounds like you all have a wish list too. How about you, Miss Mary? Have you got everything situated like you want it?
We live in a real old house, and so we don't have much storage. And our closets, well, in my son's room when we moved here, the closet was so narrow we couldn't hang a coat hanger in it straight way. So we had to put hooks and hang the clothes around like that when he was, especially when he was little. It wasn't too bad. but my house just has no closet space much.
You know, back in the old days, they considered a closet another room. So they taxed you on the number of rooms you had. So if you had a closet, you had to pay tax on that closet. And that's why a lot of older houses don't have much in the way of a closet space, because they would have to pay tax on that room.
Mhm.
So that's why a lot in older houses you saw where they just put a nail up and hang clothes on the wall. So yes, our dream houses. Okay, turn to page 108. And Miss Mary, if you turn in the back of your book, we have, I think, a thing we will read for our students. But first, we're going to look at these pictures and choose words that describe what we're looking at. So label the pictures, use words from the box where it says cheap, dark, expensive, large, old, new, and it has an X mark in it, and then small and sunny. So in the first picture underneath, it says a new kitchen. And they've used the word new there. So look at the place next to it over here. What adjective, what word from that box would we put in there? Okay, first they said a new kitchen. So this one would probably be a what? What is the opposite of new?
Old.
Very good. Old. Now, look at the blue and white room. You see that one right next to it? What would you say about that room?
Back room. Large back room.
Okay, Marty, what did you say? I think you got it right.
Large. Is a large?
Mhm.
Yes, it's large. It's a very large for a bathroom. Now, the next one then would be what, Marty? If the blue one is large, then the yellow one is what?
The yellow one is the cheap.
Small.
No,
See, we
he's-
had a large
No,
bathroom. Now it's opposite. It's small. It's a small bathroom.
Oh, small bathroom. Okay.
Yes.
Small.
Okay. Amalia, look down there.
It's a sunny bedroom.
Yes, a sunny bedroom.
And the next one is a dark.
Yes, and the next one is dark.
Dark.
Now, Marty.
Is
Okay, the word cheap that you used for the bathroom. Take a look where it says house for rent, $200 a month. Is that expensive or is that cheap?
Cheap.
Cheap.
This is the
So
$200 is cheap.
Yeah.
$2,000 is expensive.
Yes, that's expensive.
Mhm.
Yes. So that's where expensive and cheap go, those words. Okay. Dan and Emily Reed are looking for a house. Look at the computer monitor. What can you say about that house? Okay, do you see the computer monitor? With the where they're trying to locate a house over here? So what do you see on the computer monitor about the house?
It's a cheap.
Okay, it's fairly cheap.
cheap.
From what I can tell, does it look like it's large or small?
Mm,
I think it's small.
Yes, it looks small.
It's small.
It does look like it's been well taken care of. The yard looks like it's been kept mowed. It does have a few trees there in the yard, but there's not grass all grown up in it. So it looks like it's been well taken care of. From the outside, it looks like it's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Marty, we're going to have a conversation and I want you to answer the first question. So I need you to listen carefully. Miss Mary, if you'll take a look on page 284, Unit 6, you
Well,
can choose to be Dan or Emily. It doesn't matter to me.
I'll be Dan.
Okay.
Oh, wow. This house looks great.
Really?
Yes, there are 2 bedrooms and a large kitchen.
What about a dining room?
Well, no, there's no dining room.
Okay. Marty, what did Dan say? The house looks what?
This is dining
Does
room.
it look cheap, great, or large?
Cheese.
Okay,
Cheap,
it looks
great.
cheap.
Mhm.
How about great? Didn't he say it looked great?
Gray is a muy very.
I think great is the word he used about the house. This house looks great.
Dan said, oh, wow, this house looks great.
Yeah, it's good house.
Okay. The house has what? What does it have? 3 bedrooms or 2 bedrooms? Marty? The house we were just talking about.
Three bedroom.
Is it 3 bedroom or 2 bedroom?
3.
I think it's 2 bedroom.
Oh.
Dan said, yes, there are 2 bedrooms and a large kitchen. What else did it have?
A large kitchen.
Okay. Amalia, we're going to finish reading the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the next question.
Mm-hmm.
What was wrong with the house? Okay, Miss Mary, let's read the part C.
Okay. Oh, wow, this house looks great.
Really?
Yes, there are 2 bedrooms and a large kitchen.
What about a dining room?
Well, no, there is no dining room.
Well, that's okay. The kitchen's large. How's the rent?
Not bad. It's pretty cheap. There is one problem, though.
Oh, what's that?
It's not in the United States. It's in Canada.
Okay, Amalia,
Yes, ma'am.
what was wrong with the house?
It's the letter C. It's not in the United States. It's in Canada.
Okay, very good.
Great.
That would be a big drawback, especially if you are planning on living in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Okay, Marty, you be Dan, and Amalia, you be Emily.
Okay.
So Marty, you start the conversation. Do you see on page 109 where it says, oh, wow?
109. Okay. Oh, what this how look great.
Really?
Yes, there are twice bedroom and large kitchen.
What about the dining room?
Well, there on dining room.
There's no dining room. Very good. Now
No,
practice this conversation, then make new conversations. Use the information in the boxes. Remember, if your box is orange, you need to choose from the list of orange choices. If it's blue, you choose from the blue choices. So go ahead, Marty. Start your conversation again. Oh, wow. See in part A, practice number 4. See right down here, you're going to say the same sentence again. Oh, wow, this house looks great.
Mhm.
Do you see
Okay.
it down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Practice the conversation in the make new conversation on the use information in the book. How you this how look great.
Okay, Amalia,
Yes, ma'am.
you
So
do
I do A or B?
really?
Yes. Yes, there twice bedroom in sun twice bedroom in
Okay, so you need to choose either new bathroom,
mhm.
sunny kitchen, or nice living room, because that's what's in orange.
What?
Pick one of those words. There are 2 bedrooms and 1.
Two bedroom in a sunny kitchen.
Very good.
Mhm.
Okay, Amalia.
Okay, what about the garage?
What's about? Well, on there, on the yard, on the yard.
There's no garage.
Oh, oh
It
no.
says,
Yeah.
well, no, there's no garage.
Okay, it is a laundry room, I think.
Okay, or no laundry room. Okay.
No.
If there's no garage and no laundry room, you'd have to put
Nice,
it in the kitchen. You'd have to put your washer and dryer.
nice living room. Mhm,
There was a nice living room.
mhm.
Okay, let's take a look at some grammar.
Okay.
We're going to talk about describing a house. We need to talk about the words is and are. Remember, we talked about these verbs previously, but it was not in relation to a house or rooms or those kinds of things. So we're going to talk about contractions again. You can say there is a living room or there's. In other words, we use there with an apostrophe S because we are saying there is one bathroom. There's a living room. There's a utility room. There's a kitchen. It means there is one. And that's what our grammar lesson is about, is it's changing there is to theirs. So let's look at that. Amalia, would you read that that's in those purple boxes, please?
Yes. There is a living room. There is no dining room. There's one bathroom. There's no bath. There are 2 bedrooms. There are no closets.
Okay. If there's no bathtub, what do you assume then, if there's no bathtub, what would you have for cleaning up? If they say there's no bathtub, what's the other way of cleaning up, Amalia?
Look at the apartment.
It comes out up tall, up high, and it sprays water on you.
Oh, okay.
What is it? A shower.
Oh, okay, yes. a
If
shower.
there's no bathtub,
Mhm.
you would be led to assume that there is a shower.
Only shower.
Okay,
Only.
when is that get to be a problem? When is it a problem if you only have a shower? Many families with small children, small children don't like to have some water squirted in their face.
Mhm.
And a shower, that's what's going to happen, right?
Mhm.
So you would have to make some other arrangements to wash your children.
Mhm.
You know, like a small baby bathtub or something like that that you could fill with water so that they could wash off, but they wouldn't have the water squirted in their face.
Mhm.
So for a family that has young children, a shower is not that handy. Besides that, mother would get her shower while the children were getting their shower, because you would get drenched from, unless you get one of those handheld, you can hook it up to the shower, and where you can just rinse them off and it doesn't spray right in their face.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's look at the apartment ad, read the sentences, check true or false, and correct the false sentences. So, Miss Mary, do you want to lead them in that exercise? I need to get some water.
Okay. Amalia, read the for rent sign.
Okay. Large one-bedroom apartment with dining room,
Yes.
new bathroom, and a new kitchen, 5 closets, and 5 closet garage, 700 a month. Call 213-555-4892.
Okay, Marty, now you read that. You read that this time.
Next time.
You read the for rent sign now.
Okay. Large one bedroom apartment with
Dining
room,
room.
a
Right.
new bathroom and new kitchen, 5 closets, as garage at 700 a month, a call at 213-555-4892.
Great. Okay, Amalia, you do number 1 and say if it's true or false, and if it's not true, how would you make it correct?
Okay. There's one bathroom.
No.
Sorry, one bedroom.
No. Oh, no. Read how it's printed first. Oh,
okay.
there are 2 bedrooms. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There are 2 bedrooms, as false.
And then make it correct.
There's one bedroom.
Perfect. Okay, number 2, Marty, you do that one.
Okay. There one bathroom.
Is that true or false?
True.
Good, great. Okay, Amalia, number 3.
There's no dining room, as false.
Okay.
There's one dining room.
Okay, or you could say there's a dining room, either
I
one.
don't know.
Because
Mhm.
most houses don't have but one dining room, so you'd probably just say there's a dining room.
It's a diner.
Yeah. Okay, Marty, number 4.
Yeah, there a new kitchen.
There's a new
There
kitchen. There's a
kitchen.
new kitchen. Is that true or false?
That's true.
Great.
Mhm.
Okay, number 5, Amalia.
There's one closet is full. There's 5 closets.
That's nice, isn't it?
Mhm.
Okay, number 6, Marty.
Yes, there garage.
Read that one more time. Read that one more time.
There garage.
No. What's that second word?
This number 6 or number
Number
5.
6. Number 6.
Okay. There garage.
No, it's not on. Look at it again.
Oh, okay.
No.
No,
There's
there
no garage. There's no
garage.
garage. Is that true or false?
True. Oh, wow.
Yes, let's see. No, there is a garage.
Yes.
Yeah, read that last line. It says there's a garage. So
Mhm.
there's a garage.
Mm-hmm.
And N-O spells what, Marty? N-O.
In
N-O, no.
no.
There's no garage.
There's
That
no
last
garage.
line. Yeah, if you've got, it's not on, that's
Mhm.
O-N. No is N-O.
Okay.
Okay. Carolyn, I think they've got it.
Okay, good. Look at the picture on 111. So on the next
111.
page, there's a picture. So let's look at the picture. They have built us a 2-story house.
Description.
Complete the conversation. Use the words in the box. You will use some words more than once. Use capital letters when necessary. So to answer the questions, you have to look at the picture of the house on the next page. Okay, Amalia,
Yes, ma'am.
so tell me about your new house.
About this house right here.
Yes, this house.
Okay.
We're on section B, right, Carolyn?
Yes.
Page 110, section B.
Okay, what you're going to choose, see in the blue box,
Okay.
there's a, there are 2, there's no. So which one of those phrases goes on that line?
And the first one, the
B, yes, the first line.
okay. We there are 2 sunny bedrooms.
Okay, that first word is well.
Okay, well. Okay.
Well, there are 2 sunny bedrooms. Good. Okay, nice. What about bathrooms? All right, Marty, you take that B. Which one of those
Okay.
phrases?
What about closest?
You need to choose there's a, there are 2, there's no. So how many bathrooms are there?
There one close in bathroom. How many bathroom?
Are you, Marty, are you on page 110?
110? Oh,
Yeah.
no, it was in 111.
Down at the
Yeah,
bottom.
11, 10 and 11.
Yeah,
11.
but we're trying to fill out the number B, the
Oh,
A.
number B.
On page 110. We're trying to fill those out right now.
Oh, okay. Is it okay? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
See, look at this house right here,
Oh, okay.
okay?
Mhm.
Now, over on this corner of the house, down on the first floor, there's
Yeah.
and then up on the second floor, there's
Mhm.
so how many bathrooms
Yeah,
are there?
that's two.
There's how many?
Two
Two.
bathroom. Mhm.
Okay, so that's the choice you need to make.
Okay. Two.
How many bathrooms? There
Or two.
are
Two.
two
There
bathrooms.
are two.
Great.
Mhm.
And a dining room? Amalia, can you answer those two blanks?
Yes. Great. And the dining room, there's no dining room, but there's a table and chairs in the kitchen.
Okay. Now,
There's a large yard too.
okay, there's a large yard too. Good. Now, at the top of 111, look at the picture of the house. What's in each room? What's not in each room? I want you to write sentences about the upstairs bathroom, the downstairs bathroom, the parents' bedroom, the children's bedroom, the living room and kitchen. I want you to use there is, there are, there's no, and there are no. Now, that assignment, I'm going to let you work on that on your own. We've been over all of this about rooms, about what's in the rooms, and I want you to do that, and we'll go over that the first thing we meet next week, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give you time to work on that, and then I'm going to ask you to read me those sentences next week,
Okay.
okay?
All right.
Let's talk about things in your house. Marty, what do you have in your bedroom?
Your
For
bedroom.
furniture. For furniture, what do you have in the bedroom?
Bedroom. In a bedroom, you have the small clothes.
Small closet?
Mhm.
Okay.
The stand. The two
I-
bed at the case.
Okay. The nightstand,
Mhm.
the one that goes next to the bed.
Mhm.
Okay. Does it have a lamp on it?
And the have no.
No light on it.
Mm-mm.
You just
Just
put
the
your
ladle. Yes, they have a ladle and ladle at the
a
side.
little light.
Little light.
Okay.
Mhm. In the floor, I think it's a small carpet.
A small what?
Carpet. Carpet. Carpet.
Carpet?
Mhm. And it's in the floor.
Okay.
Mhm.
Carpet in the floor.
Mhm. On the list, this is the door.
There's a door.
Mhm.
Do you have a dresser? Do you have
Uh,
something in
yeah.
there that has drawers that you pull out to get your clothes out of?
I think yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Amalia, do you have a dining room?
Yes.
Are you in your dining room?
Yes.
How many chairs can you fit around your table?
I have a big table, so I have a 8.
8. That's nice.
I have a 8, and I have I don't know
I
what.
see a break front back there behind you.
Yes, it's like,
Yes.
yeah, I have this one and
We call that a break front because it's all glass.
yes, and I have a lamp racket in the corner, and I have the TV behind me.
I see.
I just use for my daughter. It's not possible put them here. I put them here because she like watch the cartoons in here. Yeah, yeah, and it's because my sister she don't need anymore, and I don't have a space in my house for I put them here.
How old is she?
It's almost 7.
7?
Uh-huh.
What's her favorite cartoon?
She like a Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Margie, do you have a living room? Are you in the living room now?
No, it's this a small porch. Yes, a small porch. It's a the on the walls, on the windows. It's a little living room, pero no interior. The house is
Outside
como
the
small
house.
addition.
See windows.
Ya dice, ese es small
Extra
room.
room.
¿Cómo se dice, Amalia? Una pequeña adición que hice en un tiempo que está fuera de la casa. Aquí
Es a bonus room.
pequeño cuarto, una pequeña adicióncita, pues.
Yeah,
pero,
it's a bonus room.
Ajá.
A bonus room.
A
Tipo
bonus
bonus room. Yes, small bonus room.
Above your garage.
Ajá, y dice ese behind the house.
Oh, okay.
behind the house. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
What
Yeah.
about your living room? What do you have in your living room? Tell me some things that you have in your living room.
Yeah. In the living room, it's you have a small table coffee.
Coffee
Okay,
table.
coffee table. Good.
Yes. The sofa.
Yes, good.
Behind the wall is this TV.
TV.
Yeah. A small behind the TV. Behind the a small table for the put in the lamp or
Yes, the lamp.
set the phone, or I think it's a bouquet of the rose.
Right.
Yeah. On the legs, you have a small closet. It's a small closet.
You
Closet.
have another small
Yep.
closet in there. You're fortunate. Already he's told us he's got 2 closets. Miss Mary is jealous. In your kitchen, Marty, what is in your kitchen? Can you tell me anything that's in your kitchen?
Yeah. This living, I have in this small,
It is small kitchen? Okay.
yeah, this small kitchen. Look at this
What
big
do you
house.
cook
It's
on?
too big. It's small.
What do you cook on?
She cook.
La estufa, Mari.
Let's do.
Stuff, creo que se dice la estufa para cocinar.
I have the stove
A
So-
stove
and the refrigerator.
and
Yeah.
the refrigerator.
¿Cómo que se llama esto? The stand, stamp. The behind it is the sing for the sing the
Do
See,
you have a microwave?
yeah microwave in the over
Uh-huh.
the kitchen. Mhm.
Do you
Yeah.
have a sink?
Yes.
Do you wash your dishes in the sink, or do you have an appliance that you put them in?
The watch.
Okay, when you wash your dishes,
Yeah.
do you put them in the sink to wash them, or do you open the door and put them on inside the appliance next to the
Inside. Inside.
Okay, you put them in the dishwasher. The dishwasher.
Yes.
Dishwasher. Okay, you see, we're trying to get you to use the words we've talked about tonight.
Yeah.
Where, Amalia, you told me something about your washer and your dryer is outside of the house?
Yes, I made something similar to the Maria have in home. So it's I have a little porch outside the house.
Yes.
So
Uh-huh.
my husband put close everything and put the door in the windows, a lot of windows, and I made my little space for the laundry outside.
Yes.
nice, nice.
How about your bedroom? What do you have in your bedroom, or what do you have in one of your children's bedroom?
And my bedroom is a small room, so only have my bed and I have the dresser
Uh-huh.
and I have um a small table.
Uh-huh.
I don't have the lamp over there. I just have the regular light, and I have the half a bath. So only the toilet. I don't know how it's in English. Was it only the toilet and the sink?
Half
Yes.
bath, that's right.
Yes, half
It's
bath.
it's inside my bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and my daughter's bedroom is the room is more big. For only have the two beds, the a small table, and the dresser,
Mm-hmm.
and it's only have over there. Oh, and the closet, the little closet. I have the closet too in my room, so it's too little.
Okay,
And
your
my
two bedrooms, are they the small beds that what we call twin beds?
it's twins.
Yes.
Yeah, it's twins,
And your bed, is it what we call king size or queen size?
it's queen.
Okay.
It's queen.
Marty, what size beds did you have?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. What size beds? Do you have twin beds, or do you have a king size bed or a queen size bed?
Queen size.
Queen size.
Mm-hmm.
I just have a full.
Oh, my
Yeah.
daughter have a full bed in another room.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's
Okay.
take a look. We at page 112.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to look at the pictures. We're going to start talking about smoke alarms.
Okay.
So look at the pictures and complete the sentences with the words in the blue box. Use the words in the box. So in number 1, didn't they fill it out for you?
Yes, and there.
The words up here are fire, neighbor, smoke, and smoke alarm.
Mm-hmm.
So in
There.
those first 3 pictures,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to say there's a what? What is there in the apartment? What word do we need to fill on that line?
Yeah. A heavy. The fire.
Yes,
The
the fire
bar.
is in the
The bar
apartment.
of the
Very
table.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Amalia, number 2.
There's a lot of smoke.
Yes, there's a lot of smoke. Marty, take number 3.
Yeah, I did it.
Do you see
The
these
smoke,
ones that say
the
beep,
smoke
beep, beep,
in the
beep?
room.
The smoke alarm goes off.
Mm-hmm.
There's too much smoke in the room and the smoke alarm goes off. Amalia, take number 4.
A neighbor see the smoke and call the 911.
Okay, 911. Okay, let's talk about it. What do smoke alarms do?
Making noises.
They make a noise. They warn us. They warn us what? What do we need to be warned about? If there's smoke, there's a fire.
There's fire.
And so we need to look to do what? Both of you have children. What do you need to do if the alarm goes off? You're asleep in the bed. What do you need to do? You need to go get the children and get them out of the house, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Wake up your spouse, get everybody out of the house. So that's what a smoke alarm does. It warns us that we are in danger.
Yep.
So look at the pie chart. That means the little round thing over here. Look at the pie chart. How many people get hurt every year from fires at home? Can you tell?
Yeah, 3,200.
Okay, 3,200 get what? Are they hurt or are they killed?
Kill.
Killed. Okay, the other number is how many got hurt. So how many get hurt?
1,600.
No, it's 16,000 because there are 3 zeros.
Oh, okay, okay.
16,000.
So it would be, the first one would be the ones column, then tens, then hundreds, and then thousands. So it's 16,000 get hurt in fires. When I was teaching school, I heard that there had been a fire, and the name of the family at first I did not recognize. But when I got to school, I found out that one of the boys in my class lived in that family. His name was different because he was a stepchild. He was staying there only for a weekend visit. And his mother had younger children in her second marriage. And the fire got so hot that the flooring that they used was made of tar. It was an old house and it was an old linoleum, and the tar came and he had to go through that kitchen with a child on each hip trying to get young children out. And it burned the bottoms of his feet because the tar stuck to his feet. And it was a long time before he could come back to school because that floor had just turned to a bubbling mass. When we were kids, sometimes we would walk on asphalt roads and that tar would just bubble up and it would stick to the bottoms of your feet, but it wasn't as hot as that fire, and that fire burned his feet really bad. He had 3rd-degree burns on the bottoms of those feet. Do you have smoke alarms in your house?
Yes.
Do you have a smoke alarm, Marty?
Yep.
Good.
Mhm.
Do you know where they are? Amalia, where are they?
Yes, it's to close my bedrooms.
Close to your bedrooms. Marty, where are yours?
In the hall, in the hall.
In the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Is it near the bedrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. So that's where it needs to be. It needs to be near the bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Miss Mary, would you read the article and pay close attention, Amalia and Marty, because we're going to have questions to answer after she reads that article about the smoke alarms, about saving your life. Okay, it's on 113. Smoke alarms a lifesaver.
Okay, on page 113.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, smoke alarms, a lifesaver. Every year in the US, about 16,000 people get hurt because of fires in their homes. About 3,200 people get killed. Smoke alarms can keep you safe. Where should you put your smoke alarms? Put one smoke alarm near the bedroom area. You can also put smoke alarms in the living room or other rooms, but don't put an alarm in your kitchen. It will go off when you cook. When should you check the smoke alarms? Does your smoke alarm work? How do you know? Check the alarm every month. To check an alarm, push the test button and listen for the alarm sound. When should you change the batteries? Change the batteries every year. But if your alarm makes a chirp sound, put in a new battery right away. Your smoke alarms can't help you if they don't work.
Okay, Marty, what is the main idea of what she just read? What goes in that first blank there? What can keep you safe from fires? What can keep you safe from a fire?
I think it's the check alarm
Smoke,
is
Smoke alarms.
smoke alarms.
more alarm. The check the battle signal
Can keep you safe, can keep you safe from fires. Yes, now we're going to talk about the batteries in just a minute. Okay, Amalia,
Yes.
number one. In
Okay.
the US, about
And
16,000 people, what? Do they get hurt or do they get killed every year?
get hurt
They
every
get
year.
hurt.
Every year
Okay.
from fires in their homes.
My student didn't get killed. Now he got really badly hurt from a fire. So getting hurt means you got burned somewhere, or you got too much smoke and couldn't breathe. You have to go to the hospital. Okay, you should put a smoke alarm near your, Marty, do you put your smoke alarm in the kitchen or in the bedroom or near the bedroom?
To put it in his bedroom.
Near the bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you put it in the kitchen?
A question is the cooking. Yeah, a lot of this cooking, a lot of this smoking, a part of this.
It makes it go off.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Check your smoke alarms how often, Amalia? How often do you check the smoke alarm?
Every month.
Every month. Now, Marty, about the batteries. Change the batteries. Do you change them every month or every year?
Sometimes they change the values 3 months or 6 months minimum.
Oh, you check them that often? In the book, it said to do it every year.
Yeah, in the book,
Once a year.
just every year.
Some people use
for-
New Year as the time to put in new batteries in their smoke alarms. So check your smoke alarms, be sure that they're working, and if they need new batteries, you need to put new batteries in your smoke alarms to protect yourself and your families.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're going to have to write several sentences about that house, remember? Now it says, draw a floor plan of your house, put smoke alarms in the correct places. So for your assignment for next week, you have to write, remember, you have to write some things. Page 111. The sentences about what's
This is
in
for
the
the
room.
homework for the page 111.
Yeah, you've got to do some writing.
Okay.
And then about smoke alarms, you draw a picture of what your floor plan looks like.
Okay.
Draw little boxes where the different rooms are, and then show me where your smoke alarms are in your house. Use a little star or use a little red marker or something to show me where you put in your smoke alarms. Okay?
Okay.
So 2 assignments for next week for you to do.
Okay.
Miss Mary, do you have anything that you need to bring up with our students?
Not that I know of. Do you want me to turn in the attendance?
If you would, please.
Okay.
I guess we're still going to do it. I talked with one of the other teachers. She said she had level 2. She said that she was going to continue teaching. So I assume that Judy wants us to turn in our attendance.
Well, I'll go on and turn it in until we know otherwise.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay.
We did very well. We got 4 different lessons completed this time. If we get 4 lessons next time, we will be able to finish this unit in 2 weeks, but this looks pretty long. I'm not sure we can get that all done. But you did very well. We got half of this unit completed in one class. Very good. Everyone worked very hard.
Okay. All right.
So we'll be way ahead of the others when they join us next week.
Okay.
I hope the others are not sick. I hope they're all doing well. I have prayed for Salvador and Mexico and Venezuela and Egypt over the holiday. And for your families, I prayed for each of you.
Thank you.
Over the holidays. And so we will see you next week.
Okay.
If you don't have any questions, we will see you next Thursday at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
Carolyn.
Thank
See
you,
you next week.
Miss Mary.
Good night. Miss
Thank-
Mary, I think I
Welcome.
need
Okay.
those Zoom numbers again. Can you give me the Zoom numbers for that, for
Okay.
Sunday school? I think I've mislaid it.
Okay. Let me see, Carolyn, if I can locate it. I'll tell you what. No, wait a minute, here we go. I think I can find it. Hang on just a minute.
Hannah? Hannah?
Hang on. Here we go. Okay, Carolyn,
Yes,
it's 402-224-3759.
okay, 402-224-3759.
That's it. And we
Good.
start at 9:30 on on Sunday.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll see you maybe Sunday then.
Yes.
Have a good
yes.
rest of the week.
You too.
Has Lydia's school started back yet?
No, the 19th.
19th.
They start
okay.
back the 19th. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope it goes well.
I hope so. She did pretty well the first semester, so
Wonderful.
I think she'll do pretty well.
Great.
Ma-
Great.
Amalia, I love that blanket or shawl that you have on. It's
I'm
pretty
cold.
cool.
I'm cold.
It's going to be colder tomorrow, I think.
Yes, and I'm tomorrow I'm start working 5:30. So
Oh,
In
wow.
the morning.
yes, in the morning. Yes, every day.
Lydia, I think, has to go that early to work too. Well, ladies, thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's see. End the meeting.